Welcome to this tutorial on Set-ADUser. In this video, you'll learn how to modify Active Directory user properties using PowerShell. Set-ADUser is a powerful cmdlet that allows you to update user attributes in your Active Directory environment. Whether you need to change a user's email address, phone number, job title, or department, this command gives you the flexibility to make these updates efficiently. Let's dive in and explore how you can use Set-ADUser to manage your Active Directory users. Set-ADUser is a PowerShell cmdlet specifically designed to modify properties of existing Active Directory user accounts. Think of it as your tool for updating user information after an account has already been created. You can use it to update various attributes such as names, email addresses, phone numbers, titles, and much more. One of its key advantages is the ability to update multiple user attributes in a single command, saving you time and effort. Additionally, it supports bulk changes, meaning you can automate updates for multiple users at once, making it invaluable for system administrators managing large Active Directory environments. Let's look at the basic syntax of Set-ADUser. The command structure is straightforward. You start with Set-ADUser, followed by the -identity parameter, which specifies which user account you want to modify. The identity parameter accepts various formats including the username, SAM account name, distinguished name, or GUID. After specifying the identity, you add the property name you want to change, followed by the new value for that property. This simple structure makes it easy to update any user attribute in Active Directory. The -identity parameter is mandatory because it tells PowerShell exactly which user account needs to be modified. There are several commonly modified properties when working with Set-ADUser. The -email address parameter updates the user's email address in Active Directory. The -office phone parameter sets or changes the office phone number for the user. The -title parameter modifies the user's job title. The -department parameter assigns the user to a specific department within your organization. The -manager parameter establishes the reporting relationship by setting who the user's manager is. And the -description parameter allows you to add or update a description for the user account. These properties cover most of the day-to-day modifications you'll need to make to user accounts. Let's look at a practical example of updating a single property. Suppose we want to update John Smith's job title. We would use the command set-ADUser -identity .jsmith -title senior developer . In this example, J. Smith is the username that identifies which user account to modify. The -title parameter specifies which property we're updating, and senior developer is the new value. When you execute this command, PowerShell immediately updates John Smith's title in Active Directory to Senior Developer. It's that simple. This approach works for any single property you need to modify. Now let's see how to update multiple properties in a single command. Using the backtick character for line continuation, we can make our command more readable. The command looks like this: set-ADUser -identity .jsmith backtick for new line -title senior developer backtick -department IT backtick -email address jsmith@company.com backtick and -office phone +1 -555 -0123 . This single command updates 4 different properties at once: the title, department, email address, and office phone number. This is much more efficient than running 4 separate commands, and it ensures all changes are made together as one operation. Set-ADUser offers several advanced features. First, you can clear a property value using the -clear parameter. For example, set-ADUser -identity .jsmith -clear office phone removes the phone number entirely. Second, the -replace parameter lets you replace values for custom extension attributes or other properties using a hash table. Third, Set-ADUser supports pipeline input, which is extremely powerful. You can use get-ADUser to find multiple users, then pipe those results directly to Set-ADUser to modify them all at once. For example, You could find all users in the sales department and update their city to New York in one pipeline operation. Let's discuss some important best practices when using Set-ADUser. First, always verify the user exists before attempting modifications. Use Set-ADUser to confirm the account is present in Active Directory. Second, test your commands in a non-production environment first, especially when making bulk changes. This prevents accidental modifications to live user accounts. Third, use the -what-if parameter whenever possible. This parameter shows you exactly what changes would be made without actually executing them, giving you a preview and chance to catch errors. Finally, ensure you have the proper Active Directory permissions to modify user objects. Without sufficient permissions, your commands will fail. Following these best practices will help you use Set-ADUser safely and effectively in your environment.
If you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Visit codelucky.com for more such useful content.